the register. And moving forward, when you come in, you don't have to put in a password or anything. You just receive a you will just receive a verification code. Here it says the onboarding, the new user onboarding flow for you. So you can choose type in anything you wanted. Let's say you wanted to do a HVAC replacement. You can do that. Say I want to replace HVAC for my client Stella. So the AI reads it and then be able to generate a preliminary estimate for you. And I'm going to teach you how to walk through that. And then you can see there's a skip icon. If you say, I don't want to spend the time, you can exit that flow. But in here, you can see this is creating the first sample project for you. Here it has like all this information, HVAC replacement for Stella. For this, you can actually modify the numbers and description however you want it. And you can also take photos of the job site. So that way the client knows what is this referring to. You can upload the photos as you want it. So I'm going to upload the photos, all the things like that. So just a sample photos in here. And then you can see if you wanted to modify these numbers, you simply click on the number and then you will have this break it down happen. If you wanted to adding items, you can just keep typing in. It's very easy. If you're done, just hit done and then we'll start creating test. Create a test there, line item. So you can click on it to put in the pricing simply by just tapping whatever the place is. If you wanted to modify this $1,000, just click on that. And then you can put like the cost of like say $1,200 in there. If you have a multiple units, let's say it's 2 units there, then you can just calculate. You see how this is automatically calculate this formula for you. If you say like, oh, this is, I don't want to do the unit or things like that. I just wanted to put in a number. You can also do that. Let's just say like $3,000. You can simply input that and then it will not use the formula and you can hit save. Okay. And here you can choose to, if you wanted to say delete this item, just go inside of it and then hit delete items. It's very simple. And also another thing is if you don't want the customers to see this line item breakdown, you can just hit switch to pricing option. And then there's a lump sum option here. So you can click on that so that way the clients only see whatever things under this becomes included. It doesn't know the detail, break it down from that. So if you want to switch back, you can simply hit itemize. So that way it switches back to pricing. It's very easy. After you're done, you can just simply cross out and then we'll go back in here. Same thing from different other groups as well. If you wanted to adding more items on here, you can also do that too. Just simply test like doing a item again. Let's say we'll test 1, 2, 3. Here I created and you can see in here, let's go down. The line item in here is like test 1, 2, 3. Simply tap in again. You can fill in the items pricing. So if I don't want it, I can just delete it as well. Just hit delete item here. So I can hit delete. Okay. So after everything looks good to go back to here. And then, okay, let's fill in the client name. Let's say the client is Stella and then my phone number here. And then the email, the client emails. Okay, this is the client email. Okay. And then confirm. So once you fill in all this thing, this is the total amount and the projects. If you wanted to do the payment schedule, the software already having automatically break it down for you for the payment schedule. You see here, there's a lot of them, but if you wanted to just like modify it, make it simple, you can just click edit milestone. You can delete all this different ones if you want to make it simplify. And you can see here is like percentage. So you can modify this simply by clicking on it. It says like here is like, let's say 35%. Okay. Then you see the total was already add up and then you can save this as a change for now. So in the future, you can reuse this. So it's very simple to use. Once everything, the payment schedule you also set, you can just hit review and send quote. So your clients will be able to send the contract to DocuSign. Here's the description. It's optional if you want to put a description for your customer to know what's the high level message, you can put that. If your client wants to have her husband to sign the contract, you can also add it as additional signer. If not, you don't have to do anything here. Of course, you can also add your company logos here if you want. It's all optional. So and the software is also having a contract template come with it. So the software has already come with like legitimate construction service template. So, and you can modify it on the desktop version, but if you think this is good to go, you can just use it. So everything looks good to go. Send estimate to client, send quote. And that's how easy it is to send the quote on your estimate. One thing I forgot to mention is the address. So in here, you can just by click on it, be able to change the address or modify the address, right? So the client can see that. Okay, now you can see this one, it's already in the proposal send session. So it's already changed it to proposal send and done.